My friends, does it just keep happening? Well, in this video, it most certainly could. Recently, a group of GoldenEye speedrunners and tool-assisted speedrun masters released a video called TASPAP, in which they revealed a number of brand new strategies, some very possible, some more theoretical, to share with the wider community. And perhaps the most shocking and stunning of these strategies could save 10 or 15 seconds on the stages Damn Secret Agent and Damn 00 Agent. These stages are home to some of the most legendary world records in the history of GoldenEye 007, and they all stand to be possibly broken by this ridiculous new technique. So without further ado, here's the story of what's now become known as the Piggyback Strategy. Piggyback Strategy. So, on both Damn Secret and 00 Agent, one of the objectives is to destroy 4 alarms, located at various places throughout the dam. One of the most obvious strategy ideas over the past 25 years has been to shoot out the furthest away alarm from very far, which would save the time you would use in strafing all the way there and then all the way back to the bungee jump platform. The problem is, there's this wall in the way, and the weapons you get on Damn can't fire through walls, so you can't really do too much here. Now, another idea might be to use explosives, though there aren't any explosives on Damn. No guards can pull grenades. But it's worth a look to understand the challenge at hand. If we turn on the rocket launcher's cheat, we can see here that if you fire rockets at the far alarm tower, the rockets simply do not blow up the alarm, even though they're exploding just on the other side of a thin wall from the alarm. Even if you go to the tower, open up the door, load the alarm, then shoot the rocket on the other side of the wall, it still doesn't blow up. This is just a strange property of explosions in GoldenEye where they don't always destroy things right on the other side of walls or floors, depending on how the level is laid out, and various parts of the stages are loaded or unloaded. Another good example of this phenomenon is how you simply can't destroy the control console on Cradle from below, even though you can clearly see the smoke and flames licking the console when you go above. This phenomenon has been called the invisible explosion or dud explosion phenomenon. So all in all, the fact that this occurs with the alarms on Damn really just makes this whole obvious strategy seem absolutely hopeless. But of course, we wouldn't be discussing this unless something new was found, right? So what was it? You see, for some strange, unusual, and not fully understood reason, the moment you fall off the dam, thus entering the unloading zone of the stage, a few things happen. For one, you automatically put away whatever weapon you're holding and you sort of lock up, unable to move or even change the direction of your aim or look. For two, the level will fade out roughly 6 seconds later without fail. And for three, and here's the strange one, the walls on Damn seem to unload, but they leave the alarms loaded. Or more technically, the alarms are visible on screen while falling off the dam. You can't really see them from this far away, but they are technically on screen. It's not known why this is, though speedrunning mad scientist White Ted, who discovered the strategy at hand, speculates that it might be some kind of hack to allow the wide panoramic views in the cinemas. And so the effect that this has is that in theory, you could possibly destroy the alarm from afar while falling off the dam. Except you can't because you can't shoot or aim. So here's where the piggyback strategy comes in, and is honestly one of the most insane strategies ever discovered in the game. If you stand just at the stairs to jump off the dam and shoot to lure this guard from the middle tower, he will run towards your position. If you hide inside the tower just as he runs towards where the shots were fired from, he can miss seeing you and thus runs towards the edge of the dam. Now, by quick pausing, you can create lag, which causes him to overrun the edge of the dam, falling off. Now, once he falls off, he's kind of hovering there, at which point you can strafe off and stand on his head. Now, remember, the game automatically switches your weapon away, so to combat this, we can use Control Style 2.4 or 2.3, which allows us to shoot in the beginning and ending cutscenes of the game, and so it allows us to take out the PP7 again, which the game previously put away. 2.3 control style, if you remember from the story about the insane strategy on Frigate Agent, allows you to aim a little bit up and down on the Y-axis, which can help, but 2.3 is incredibly difficult to play in a non-TAS situation, especially on a level as complicated as Dam's Secret and Double Agent. But either way, 2.3 or 2.4 will do the trick. So you jump on Bodyguard's head, hence the piggyback strategy, take back out your PP7, and you have enough time to get roughly 12 to 14 shots in there before the level fades out, attempting to take out the alarm from afar.
I got it! Holy smokes, man. Look at that.
Here's what the crowd of community viewing the TASPAP Unhorde video thought of it the first time it was revealed to the public.
I feel like something outrageous is about to happen.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
He's gonna get boosted by that guard.
Cave 7 here makes a lot of sense.
Something outrageous.
What?
Huh?
What is going
Oh
on?
yeah, something out. I knew this wasn't gonna be right.
What? Excuse me? What?
This is not real.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Completed. 1 minute.
What?
The swag.
Oh my god.
Callie said I
Completed
gave up
and everything.
Windows spread for this. Oh no.
Now, this strategy is absolutely insane. It would take a Herculean effort for whoever becomes the first person to pull this off on console, but it is absolutely technically possible and would save a lot of time. I mean, really, a lot of time. How much time, you ask? Well, in the TASPAP Unhorde video, the crew revealed 2 tool-assisted speedruns using this strategy. On Secret Agent, the console world record stands at 1:16, and Whitehead went out and performed a tool-assisted time of 1 minute. And on Double Agent, where the console record currently sits at 1:54 by the legendary Mark Rutsu, speedrunner Sean Johnson, who is brand new to TASing, performed this incredible tool-assisted time of 1:34, a very nice TAS for his first one ever. So that's 16 and 20 seconds cut from the stages respectively. Now, a better comparison may be to compare these 2 times to the stage's own previous tool-assisted speedruns, which were 1:12 and 1:46 respectively. So in both cases, they ended up saving 12 seconds. That's probably a good number to take as the base for just how much time could be possibly saved with the piggyback strategy. At least one obvious concern is the difficulty in playing the stage with 2.x control styles, and especially with performing the tricky piggyback trick. So one possibility might be playing the level as usual with a 1.x control style, then pausing towards the end and switching to 2.x to finish the stage and shoot the far alarm. This would cost an extra 5 seconds, bringing the potential time save down to 7 seconds, but it may still be worth it. There are other complications, like the guard below you reacting to your shots and possibly moving away from you, causing you to fall early if he's not far down below enough underneath you, or just knowing how difficult it will be to get the correct angle on the Y-axis to give yourself a chance at hitting the alarm. So some are already wondering if we'll see a repeat of Whitehead's Ook or Double OK strategy from Surface 1, where back in 2019 he revealed a potential lure strategy that seemed to save around 10 seconds on the stage. However, no one in the years since has been able to pull it off on console. As far as this piggyback strategy on Dam goes, most players do seem to sense that it is more doable than the Double OK strategy for whatever that's worth, and so it is plausible that we may see new untied world records with this technique in the not too distant future. Dam's Secret Agent 1:16 was originally set in January 2011 and has since become the game's oldest standing world record. It's one of Mark Rutsu's true classic videos in Rutsuvision from his most prolific era, and it would be kind of bittersweet for it to be beaten with this strategy. There was this other strategy development, shooting the alarms through the windows, which was able to pace 115, and if the 116 fell that way, it would have felt like a more natural progression. But the radical obliteration of this level with this new unique strategy makes it a bit strange if we do see 115 or even lower with this technique. I mean, it will be cool and epic and heroic for whoever pulls it off, but it's just a little bit too insane. It may be even more melancholy in a way if Damn 00 Agent falls in this same way, given the deep history and lore surrounding the level, with Mark's 155 being the greatest record ever set when achieved in January 2011, only for him to lower it nearly 10 years later. But some things are inevitable, and new strategies being found and new records being broken in speedrunning are indeed among these things. So while we reflect on the era of Damn Secret and 00 Agent that was once upon a time, we also sit on the precipice, ready to launch ourselves into what is to become the new era of Damn Secret and 00 Agent speedrun world record attempts. So what do you think of this insane strategy? Is it the craziest strategy you ever heard in GoldenEye 007 speedrunning? And when do you think someone will achieve the first untied world record with the piggyback strategy? Let me know in the comments. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, stay true, and I'll see you in the next stream or video.